welcome Michael to basically my favorite part, one of my favorite questions about influencers. And I'd love you to share one, two, or three people that have been influencers to you in your life.
Well, there were a couple. There were two in particular that had a really large impact in my life. And the first is a professor, also a Jesuit priest, who really pushed me to think about social justice and what it really means.
Wow.
But also he had a very unique perspective, which was, it wasn't a question of a passionate view of what was right or what was wrong. That was part of the discussion, but he was very driven was to understand, okay, how do you actually enact that? How do you impact change? It's fine to have a perspective on social justice, but what are you doing about it? And how do you scale what you're doing to make it more meaningful? And so he pushed us on both sides of the question, and that always stuck with me. The second individual that was really influential on me was a man named Colonel Jefferey Rapp. He was the head of intelligence for 1st Infantry Division when we were in Bosnia.
Wow.
And he really taught me a lot about that. So much of leadership is around humility. So much of leadership is around learning. It's around getting people in places where they can be successful, that it's really not about you. It's about others becoming successful for the group, for the team, for the common mission. And that's really the role of a leader. Standing up on a pedestal and giving directives, that's not so much of what a leader needs. It's important to give strategic vision and accountability and things like that. But the real genius and the real value that comes out of a team is when you empower other people to make mistakes, and you empower them to learn, and you empower them to grow and to solve problems. And then sometimes they surprise the hell out of you in a really great way.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant. And in a lot of ways, they intersect each other, both those people you just talked about in what they do. So great influencers. And I'm sure that one thing we do learn from influencers we shouldn't is that we also influence people one way or another. And so we should be thinking about that as we every day we wake up on who we influence and how we're doing it. So thank you so much for sharing that. Great examples of influencers. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.